In this video, we are going to learn the English opening which starts with c4 instead of playing the usual e5 or d5. And the idea behind this move is that to control the center with a flank pawn. He goes e5, which is the main move here. He can also go for c5 or g6, something like that. But e5 is generally played here. Then here you play g3 to fiend shadow this bishop. Now the common responses are knight f6, knight c6, and there's also g6. First, let's look at knight f6, the most natural. Then you develop the bishop. Let's say you place d5, striking in the center. Then you can take. Now here, he can play d5, and there's also knight c6. If knight to c6, then you can just play knight c3, bishop c5. Then you just play e3, blocking the bishop. And you got to develop the knight here and then castle. Because if you try to develop this knight here, like this, then you can just push this pawn, which is quite bad. Therefore, after a castle, you just develop the knight here. And after d6 opening up the bishop, you also castle here and continue the game by playing this move. And even though here, if you place d5, striking in the center, then you can just take. If he takes, then you can take and play d4. But if you place knight b6, then you can just develop the knight c6, then you castle here, and after bishop e7, you can just continue the game normally. Now let's look at g6, trying to fiend shadow this bishop. Then you play bishop g2, bishop g7, then knight c3, and after d6, you can just go d3. Let's say he goes knight c6, then you can just push this pawn, and after he moves knight g7, you can also develop the knight and castle and continue to play normally. Now what if here he goes for knight c6, then again bishop g2, g6, then it's the same thing, knight c3, bishop g7, then d3, and you continue as you saw earlier. Now what if here he plays the symmetrical c5? Well, you can just develop the bishop by playing g3, g6. Now both sides develops the bishop. Knight c3, knight c6, d3, d6, e4. He also plays something like knight f6. Then you just play this move and continue the game. But what if here, after c4, he goes for g6? Then you just play g3, bishop g7, bishop g2. Then here you can play c5, e5, d6. It's all the same thing as we saw earlier. You will just play knight c3, and after d6 you can play d3. He goes here. Then you can move this pawn and you continue as you saw earlier. Now what if he tries to play b6? Then you play knight c3, bishop b7. Now you cannot develop this bishop like this. So you play e4, and after e6 you can just play knight f3. He goes here, threatening to take this pawn. Then you go bishop d3, defending this pawn, knight e7. Then you castle, he also castle. And then you can continue to play as you wish. You can move this bishop back, then push and open up the bishop. But the English opening can also be transpositional. For example, you can go here d4, now it's the queen's gambit. So now you know how to play the English opening, and if you want to learn some more amazing chess openings, then you can check out this playlist. And if you want to learn some chess traps, then you can check out this red playlist. And if you don't want to miss the upcoming videos, then don't forget to subscribe.